What is up, everybody? Welcome to a Thursday edition of The Squeeze. I am Tyler Herro. Bit of a tough one last night, so we end up going 2-4, down 1.4 units, but man, it was a tough night. The Oklahoma City Thunder had a 7 or an 8-point lead with under 4 minutes to go against Miami. They blew that, lost by 2. Calgary Flames, who we had as part of our parlay, they lost in overtime. And we had a player prop parlay with Tyler Herro getting 1 steal, DeRozan getting over 5 rebounds. DeRozan hit, and Herro did not record a steal. So, bit of a tough night. We did get a Lillard boosted prop from DraftKings that was plus 100 for over 25 points and over 2.5 three-pointers. So that was good. But down on the day. Overall this week, though, we're 6-5. We're up 2.35 units. We've got a really nice card today and some nice games today, so why don't we get right into it? We're going to start in the National Hockey League with the Toronto Maple Leafs, who are visiting the New York Rangers tonight. So the Toronto Maple Leafs are favored minus 120 at the Rangers, and I like the Leafs on the road tonight. Hard not to like the Leafs in general, right? They're the third best team, tied for second best record or amount of points in the NHL. They're 19-5-6. The Rangers are 15-10. Leafs have been great on the road, 8-3. Rangers haven't been so great at home. They're actually a much better road team. They're 9-4 on the road, but only 6-6 at Madison Square Garden. And the Leafs have won 9 of their last 10 games, right? So we're just going to ride the streak, ride it right into New York. The last time these teams played was last January. New York beat Toronto 6-3. New York's kind of had their number a little bit lately, but you've got to go back to, they played once last year, and they played twice in 2021, once in 2020, and then we're back into 2019. So it's hard to really take too much of that and factor it in. So the Leafs are 4-0 on their last 4 overall. They're 7-1 in their last 8 following a win. They're 7-1 in their last 8 road games. The Rangers have been playing fairly well too. They've looks like they've actually won 4 straight as well. And then when you look at their matchups, 4-1 is the last. The underdog is 4-1 in their last 5. But again, you go back quite a distance. So I just think that the Leafs are just on a roll. Maybe I'm playing Homer because I'm a Leafs fan, but I think they're going to go into New York and beat the Rangers. Rangers are 10-20 ATS. Leafs haven't been great either, but I just think on the money line, I like the Toronto Maple Leafs, and I've got them at minus 120. That is at DraftKings. Staying in the National Hockey League, we're going to go to Boston, where the Los Angeles Kings are visiting the Bruins. Bruins have still not lost in regulation at home yet this season. They are 20-8 ATS, an incredible mark. 23-4. They're the NHL's best team. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the puck line because you're gonna get some plus odds there. I got the Boston Bruins on the puck line at plus 110 at DraftKings. When you look at what have they been doing lately? Let's see. So the Boston Bruins over is 3-0-1 in their last 4 games. They're 9-2 in their last 11 when their opponents have allowed 5 goals in their previous game. Their matchups, the over, it's actually been playing a lot to the over, which is kind of interesting. But again, we just got to keep riding the trends. When the Bruins win, they're winning on the puck line, 20-8 ATS. When they win at home, let's have a look at the Bruins. Their last few games at home, they were 3-1 against Vegas, 4-0 against Colorado, 5-1 against Colorado, 3-1 against Tampa Bay, 5-3 against Tampa Bay. So when they are winning at home, when they're playing at home, they're winning on the puck line. So I look for that trend to continue again tonight. Boston Bruins on the puck line, plus 110 at DraftKings. And we're going to wrap this up with our third pick is the New Orleans Pelicans at the Utah Jazz. Might say, oh, that sounds familiar. That's because it's one of those new things they've done in the NBA schedule where teams are playing 2 consecutive games in the same arena to sort of cut down on travel. If you're going to do a back-to-back, well, it's not even a back-to-back because they played 2 nights ago. But if you're going to play consecutively in the same city, it's going to cut down on travel. So we had New Orleans to win the last time at Utah, and they lost. They lost 121-100. So they got beat pretty bad by Utah last time out. And I'm basically going to say that's not going to happen 2 times in a row. If we picked them last time, we're going to go ahead and pick them again this time. Zion Williams has still been rolling. Pelicans are still 4-0 ATS in their last 4 games versus a team with a winning record because that game put Utah into a team with a winning record. Pelicans are 5-1 ATS in their last 6 following a loss, and they're 5-1 in their last 6 when they've had 1 day of rest. Jazz are 0-4 ATS in their last 4 Thursday games. Might be a bit of a random stat, but kind of the theme of this video today is ride the trends, right? So the Leafs are rolling. They've won 9 of 10. Take them on the money line. When the Bruins are winning at home, which they've done almost every game this season, they're winning on the puck line, so let's do that. And the New Orleans Pelicans they're 18-9. They're on a roll. Let's just choose them to continue that trend, even though they lost last time. Will they lose back-to-back games against the Utah Jazz? I don't think so. So feel free to drop a comment if you're fading or following these picks. We're going to definitely have some more picks through today on my Twitter at Tyler Conium. I like the football game. I like another NHL parlay, and I have been liking doing the NBA player props parlays too, just little ones, here and there, rebounds, steals, ones that might seem a little bit easier to get, and of course any boosts. So let's have a great day. It is Thursday. Let's talk sports.